We have to just keep fighting. And the other side's power is wearing you down. Our side tends to get discouraged. I get discouraged too. Our side tends to get discouraged often because it seems like nothing is, it has nothing to do whether anything is happening. It has to do, is it right or is it wrong? I should always defend and stand up for anything that's, I don't care if it's only one or two people standing. See, it's kind of the American way. Success is determined by how, if you get a lot of numbers. No, truth is not determined by success. Truth is determined by, is it true? There's this, contrary to popular opinion, right and wrong are not determined by majority or minority rule, nor by those able to twist the strong arm of justice in their favor. Truth stands alone, often. And unless people are aware of that and understand, sometimes you will stand by yourself. Your friends and family will turn against you. People will turn against you when you stand for the truth, because that's just the way we are. That's our natural human nature. But when I know something is true, nothing should be able to defy that or cause me to do anything different, as long as I'm doing it in love. And I will always be loving to those that are against me or hateful towards me. I will always throw them kisses. They curse me out, I throw them kisses. I give them the heartbeat, the love heart. I say, I love you. They're cursing me out, calling me nigger. These are the tolerant people. They're supposed to be for, no, they're for only their side. I'm not offended at them. They are passionate about what they believe. They believe what they're doing is right. Why would I be offended by them? But I am passionate and I believe what I'm sharing is right. And I believe there's only one truth. You cannot make up truth. Sexuality is not fluid. Language is not fluid. You don't change it as an individual at your own whim. That's nonsense. And the fact that we're sitting quietly back and not challenging this nonsense, our children are being taken away from us because teachers are respected by the children. If a teacher tells a child something, they believe it because they were hired to teach. But they're not supposed to teach them sexuality. That's not their job. So the homosexual community lie. I call them the LGBTQRSTWXYZ because they support any sexual act, but they can't tell us publicly until they incrementally get more laws passed in their favor. They don't think incest is wrong. They don't think people walking around in the nude. They don't even think rape is wrong. They don't think bestiality is wrong. They don't think having multiple partners is wrong. This is the Democratic Party. They create mayhem, and then they come up with these fake councils talking about, we're going to solve this problem. We're going to sit and talk and discuss it, and we're going to fix this. 40 years later, we're still having the same problem. So their intention is to lie, deceive, and cheat to further their political career. And I refuse. I can't tell you what to do. You're an individual. I can't tell you what to do personally. I can only speak for myself. I refuse to allow this. Every time I see kids, I say, man, I have a responsibility to protect them. They don't know what the trap they're falling into. They're children. And I have a responsibility as an adult to defend them. And I refuse to sit quietly. And it's time for people with a moral compass that's based on absolute truth to start to stand up and speak with a firm heart and a true conviction that the way and the truth and the life is the right way, it's the only way, and we'll accept anybody, but we will not accept and promote things that are false and not substantiated by real truth, not fake news, political correctness, the lies and deception. And I'm especially speaking to my black brothers and sisters. It's time to stop drinking the Democratic Party Kool-Aid. You know it's wrong. I've talked to black people that are switching parties because they see the nonsense of the Democratic Party. And I believe more blacks are rising up to this. And this next 2020 election, I believe Trump is going to win by a landslide, even though the Democratic Party is going to attempt to use all kind of finagling and corruption and working the polls to corrupt the outcome of the election. And just like they tried to get him with this Mueller thing, the same thing's going to happen. They will get egg on their face. But please, please do not underestimate the Democratic Party. This is how they've been so powerful. We often underestimate them. We have to challenge the Democratic Party. We have to expose them and show people their stupidity, their nonsense, and we refuse. And this cancer that's growing in the Democratic Party will eventually bring about their own demise and death. I believe that full-heartedly. They are desperate. And we know that because of the crazy things they're doing. It's a good thing for us. They're exposing who they really are. People across the country are starting to see who they used to keep it hidden. Now they are desperate. I like it. You keep being desperate, Democrat. You keep showing your hand, Democrat. You are killing your own self, and I'm happy about it. You will be exposed. And 2020 is going to demonstrate it. Hillary tried to steal the 2016 election, and it didn't work. You, the Democratic Party, is going to try. Give us Bernie Sanders. He is nobody. What's her name? Kamala Harris? Come on down, Kamala Harris. You guys are nothing. You have nobody. You have nobody to run. You guys are desperate, and you guys are going to lose. That's why Donald Trump is going to win, and he's going to continue to make America great again. And I want you to hear that from a black man. I'm a black man, and I can tell you that, and I support Donald Trump, and I will be voting for him in 2020, and there are other blacks that will be voting for him because he's been doing the things he said. Even in the black communities where Democrats usually ran, they couldn't change anything. Now Trump is going to those cities, and he's building jobs, creating jobs. He's getting people off of welfare. Why couldn't you do that, Democratic Party? Because you only think about yourself. You don't care about nobody but furthering your agenda, and it's going to stop right now. I guarantee it.